Have you ever had a dream that came true? Have you ever felt someone watching you? Or heard the phone ring and just knew who was calling you? A psychic is an individual who is able to see, hear, feel, sense, taste, or have intuition beyond the boundaries of the known and understood physical world. It is problematic, perhaps even impossible, to decisively define what society deems as normal perception, however. There is so much we as humans do not know or understand, and we are conditioned from birth to believe that our perception of reality is concrete and tangible. We make assumptions about the world around us every day, but as we continue to expand our sensory spectrum, we soon reach an awareness that many of us may possess unique inherent gifts that perhaps cannot yet be explained or fully understood. There are many kinds of psychic abilities. Some people see future events either through meditation, visions, or dreams. Others claim to receive messages from the spirit world. A few may even be able to read the thoughts of others or see auras that tell them how this person is feeling. Precognition is the ability to see the future, and this can manifest itself through a variety of different ways. Intuition or intuitiveness is the ability to just know things without being told, a skill that many will tell you relies on trusting your own instincts or a gut feeling. Clairvoyance is the ability to see that which is hidden. Clairvoyance has been credited for finding missing children and locating lost objects, and a form of this would be called remote viewing. Clairvoyance is one of the main psychic abilities. To develop clairvoyance, take a few moments and focus on your third eye area, just above and in between your eyebrows. Imagine it opening up. You may even feel your third eye begin to tingle. Empathy is the ability to sense the feelings and emotions of another person. A medium is someone who gets messages from beyond our visible world. This can be auditory messages or messages through visions or dreams. Some can even channel a spirit who may then write or speak through the medium. All of these and many more will be discussed in far more detail in separate videos on this channel, so please do subscribe for future content. Psychic abilities often develop during childhood, even if you don't realize it at the time. Children notice more, see more, hear more, and feel more. But as we mature, we are told to stop being so sensitive. We are told ghosts aren't real and that pain is physical. And it's through this conditioning that we start to believe that emotions and intuition are in some way opposing to science and reason, and we suppress our gifts. We sneer at clairvoyance and accept the physical realm as the full extent of reality. Here are several methods that you may want to try to reawaken your psychic gifts and abilities. Ways that you can reattune with yourself and the sensory world around you. A very simple way to raise your vibration and develop your own intuition is to meditate. Not only does meditation clear your mind, but it actually changes your brain wave patterns. When you allow your mind to wander into the depths of your subconscious, you create an opening for messages to come through. Meditation also temporarily alters the prefrontal cortex, allowing for better mental performance and even boosting energy levels, exactly what people need in order to get in touch with the spiritual side of life. Meditation will allow you to be in a relaxed state and raise your energetic vibration. You'll be able to feel more connected to your higher self, spirit, and the energy of others. To fall into a deep state of relaxation, most people meditate or breathe slowly while concentrating on nothingness. This decreases metabolic rate and relieves tension. During meditation, you may even want to ask your spirit guides to show themselves. You could even ask their names. Don't filter anything, just go with it and trust. Spirit guides have many guises and come from many sources. Your guide might be a deceased relative who communicates with you in a way that you recognize, or a pure energy that just feels familiar. They could appear in dreams, bring messages and ideas directly into your mind, or assist you to feel urges which guide you one way or another on the physical or spiritual path ahead. Random visualization can also bring about clairvoyance, and this is not quite the same as meditation, although it is similar. To visualize, simply relax, close your eyes and focus on your third eye area. Don't think, just let your mind wander and allow the images to flood your third eye. Mindfulness meditation can be achieved too by taking, say, a walk in nature, where you concentrate on each step as you walk, and this will help you clear your mind of clutter and help increase your vibration. The connection and the bond that we form with Mother Nature will help strengthen our connection to our higher selves. The earth is all around us, above, below, and even inside us, and sometimes we overlook that Mother Nature is responsible for who we are, and it's important to realize that she is so much more than the environment in which we live in. It is this awareness that allows us to develop a relationship with Mother Nature, treating her with respect and understanding that there is an aspect of our higher self that resides in her core, and this will allow us to tap into our full potential. We become more attuned to our surroundings, both externally and internally. Having a high vibration is important when you develop your psychic abilities, because spirit vibrates at a very high frequency. Living a joyful, authentic life will help you feel more connected to the divine and to your higher self. And because like attracts like, this means you will attract other beautiful, spiritually aware souls into your life. You cannot truly be in tune with your mystical psychic gifts unless you are at peace with yourself and with others. So you should avoid fighting in general and be quick to resolve conflict in your life. Learn to argue constructively, working towards a final resolution. Merely trying to hurt each other in anger only makes the problem worse. Meditating is more difficult when you have the burden of personal drama on your shoulders, and it's very difficult to clear your head while in that low vibrational state. You could add high vibrational foods to your diet to help your body feel generally good. And the better you feel physically, the better you will feel psychologically and psychically, and it will be easier to develop your psychic abilities. Whole organic foods such as fresh fruits, raw veggies, herbal teas, and nuts and seeds will strengthen your awakening and make your body feel awesome. So while you're in the kitchen, think positive thoughts, slow down, and enjoy the preparation process and be truly grateful for what you have been given. Another method of awakening psychic abilities is to practice psychometry. Psychometry is a psychic ability in which a person can sense or read the history of an object by touching it. All you need to do is hold an object, close your eyes, and then see if you can intuitively sense, see, or hear anything about the owner or the object. Touch these objects until you get a strong feeling. Really try to connect with their past. Concentrate for as long as you need to. Can you feel anything about the history of the item or their owners? Don't force your visions, just touch the item and feel your way through the exercise. You should certainly avoid putting too much pressure on yourself and steer clear of frustration when you feel nothing. This is bound to happen sometimes because not every object has an interesting story behind it. There are tools of divination that you might want to try to assist you and your psychic gifts. tarot cards are very popular, but there are a vast amount of divination and oracle cards available for you to explore. You might also want to try rune stones or charms, spirit boards, reading tea leaves, palmistry, scrying, pendulums, crystal balls, Merkaba crystals, even fortune-telling dice. Try what you are drawn to. Read as much information as you can. Get to know your tools. Get a feel for your cards or your crystals, for example. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. A huge part of discovering your psychic abilities relies on trusting yourself and what instinctively feels right for you. Another thing you might like to try is practicing seeing auras. The aura is a non-physical field of energies around a person that is produced by the energy body of the person that you are observing. Anyone can learn to see an aura, so this is a great way to develop your psychic abilities. Take a photograph, look in a mirror, or have a friend stand in front of a plain-coloured wall. Focus on the third eye area and just relax and let the colour flow. Eventually, you will start to notice the aura layer around the head and perhaps even be able to distinguish a specific colour. There are many books about auras and information online that you can check to learn the different meanings of the colours. And here's one you can do with yourself or with another person. Imagine you can hold your hands out away from your body or of that of another person. Feel your palms sensing energy around the body. You may feel heat or tingling or another sensation. Move your hands around and see if you can retain the sensation. If working with another, see how far you can move away from the person and still feel the sensation. You are feeling the presence of the aura, the human energy field. Just like any skill or ability you are looking to develop, practice is an important ingredient to ensure an evolving spiritual connectedness. This is key to becoming a psychic. You can read all you want about, say, cooking, but until you get into the kitchen and actually practice, you won't become a great chef, and it's the same with developing your psychic abilities. Make sure and take your practice with you. The more you can tune into your higher self, the more connection you will feel. It is through this connection that our psychic abilities will thrive. It probably won't happen overnight, so be prepared to practice and practice and practice some more. Journaling helps you get in touch with your higher self. You could even have several journals, one to record your dreams and detail any relevant symbolism, another for your daily meditation experience, and a gratitude journal, and even a daily spiritual journal diary. When you start to develop your psychic abilities, it is likely you will start having very vivid and impactful dreams. During sleep, our logical minds don't resist spirit energy, whereas our logical minds often make us second-guess ourselves when we are awake. The fastest way to tap into your psychic abilities is to cultivate a healthy relationship with your subconscious mind. Dreams are a great pathway into this realm. They symbolize the alternative reality to our waking world, free of physical constraints. We can move between spaces, explore foreign lands, and travel to bygone eras and encounter otherworldly spirits. Dreams are a portal, and the more acquainted we become with this subconscious realm, the more easily we are able to access the full spectrum of our psychic gifts. So be sure to always keep a pen and paper close to your bed. As you become increasingly comfortable with your subconscious, you will begin to realize the incredible fluidity between worlds. So keeping a dream journal can be extremely helpful, and it's a nice keepsake for your intuitive journey. To expand your psychic abilities, you can work through any of the suggestions in this video, although ultimately the best advice you can take away is to always trust your intuition. This sounds simple enough, and it is. There are no tricks here. Your intuition can't talk to you if you're not listening. When you start to take notice, good things will happen. Just try it and see. Every person on the planet has intuition, but not every person chooses to listen to it. As a society, we are trained to ignore our intuition. It's this attitude that has led us to letting our psychic abilities waste away instead of working to try and develop our psychic potential. The truth is, everyone can work on developing and honing their natural psychic skills. You'll know your intuition is there because you'll be able to feel it. If you let yourself, you'll feel it in your belly. You will feel goosebumps on your skin, a shiver down your spine, a racing of the heart and a quickening of the breath. Sometimes it's even more subtle, and the only way to describe it is knowing. You'll feel when something is right, and you'll also feel when something is off. All you need to do is listen.